How are we, lads? Round 16 of the NRL. It's going to be a good one. Righto. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. I am Nick from Australia. Welcome to round 16 of the NRL. It's going to be a very interesting round of football with the whole, the pandemic coming back into the flow of things. Obviously, there's going to be a few games this weekend where there's no crowds allowed. At this stage, I believe the Warriors versus Dragons game, Bulldogs and Manly game, and Tigers and Rabbitohs game will be without no fans, unfortunately. I think every other game is all good to go with crowds, so I guess we'll see what happens through the week. But if you guys are new to this channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, like this video, and leave your tips for round 16 in the comment section below. But as always, lads, let's get straight into the round 16 tips. And it all kicks off on Thursday night football at McDonald Jones Stadium in Newcastle. It is the Sydney Roosters up against the Melbourne Storm. The Melbourne Storm are favourites here at $1.30. The Roosters are at $3.40. This game is being played Thursday night at 7:50. McDonald Jones Stadium in Newcastle. It was supposed to be played at the Sydney Cricket Ground. Then it was supposed to go to Adelaide, and then obviously with the pandemic situation, it's now been moved to Newcastle. Look, for the Roosters, I think it's going to be a tough ask for the Roosters. A lot of injuries at the moment, and a lot of their players are injured, and a lot of them have just retired. And as for the Melbourne Storm, they're looking fresh, they're looking fit. So my tip for this game is the Melbourne Storm, and I reckon they'll win this game very well on Thursday night. So I'm going to go the Melbourne Storm to win this game by 26 points, and I reckon Jerome Hughes will be the man of the match on Thursday night. Let's go to Friday night football. The first game is at 6 o'clock at the Central Coast Stadium. It is the New Zealand Warriors up against the St. George Illawarra Dragons. Now, this is a very interesting game, this one. Both sides are trying to fight for that 7 to 11 position on the competition. Now, the Warriors are favourites here at $1.70. The Dragons at $2.15. So, not bad value there for the Dragons. Look, the Warriors, obviously, they get Chad Townsend there for the rest of the season before he goes to the Cowboys. And Dallin Watene-Zelezniak's there as well, making his debut. For the Warriors and for the Dragons, will they welcome back Josh Maguire and Tyrell Fuimaono. This is a real flip of the coin game. It could literally go either way. But my tip for this game, I'm going to go the Dragons. I think I trust the Dragons a bit more than the Warriors at the moment. I'm expecting a really tight game. Like I said, it could go either way. It's a real flip of the coin game. But I'm going to go the Dragons to win this game by 4 points on Friday night. And I reckon Matt Duffy will be the man of the match on Friday night between the Warriors and the Dragons. The other game on Friday night is at Penrith Stadium. 7:55 Friday night. It's the Panthers up against the Eels. The Panthers are favourites here at $1.55. The Parramatta Eels on the other end at $2.50. Now, the big news for Penrith, no Nathan Cleary due to a shoulder injury. That is a massive blow for the Panthers. As for the Eels, well, the Eels have done well this year. They've beaten a lot of big sides, you know. They've beaten the Roosters. They've beaten the Storm. They haven't played Penrith as of yet. This weekend's going to be a really good challenge for Parramatta. But look, for the Panthers, look, without Nathan Cleary, I think that this is a perfect opportunity for Parramatta to get a really big win. So I'm going to go Parramatta here on Friday night, and I reckon they'll win 13 plus. So I'm going to go Parramatta by 16 against Penrith on Friday night. And I reckon Mitchell Moses will be the man of the match on Friday night. Eels to beat the Panthers by 16 points. Let's move on to Super Saturday, the first game at 3 o'clock at Bankwest Stadium. It is the Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs up against the Manly Warringah Seagulls, or should I say, the Tommy Turbo Seagulls. Manly are short price favourites here at $1.10. The Bulldogs at a juicy $7. So if you like the Bulldogs at $7, not a bad bet right there. Look, the Bulldogs, they've been terrible this year. They're currently 15th on the competition. That's equal last with the Broncos. As for Manly on the other end, they are absolutely flying at the moment. Tommy Turbo is probably the best player in the game at the moment. He's doing everything right for the Seagulls. So look, Manly will win this game, and they will win well. I'm going to go Manly to beat the Bulldogs on Saturday. Manly to win by 42 points. I reckon Tom Trbojevic will be the man of the match in that game on Saturday afternoon. The other game on Saturday night is at 5:30 p.m. at GIO Stadium in Canberra. It is the Canberra Raiders up against the Gold Coast Titans. The Raiders are $1.40 favourites. The Gold Coast are at $3. This is a really hard game to tip, considering both sides have choked a lot of big leads this year. The Titans have choked a few games, you know. They choked a big lead against Brisbane earlier in the year, a big lead against Manly 2 weeks ago. And as for Canberra, well, they've choked big leads all year against the likes, you know, against the Warriors, the Cowboys, the Dragons the other week. So it's really hard to get a read on the form of both sides here. Both sides are very inconsistent and not very good. Both teams can't defend. So if you're having a bet, I'd be getting on the overs here. But look, my tip for this one, I'm going to go the Raiders simply because it's in Canberra. It's going to be freezing cold. The conditions will suit Canberra. It'll be probably 2 degrees or something like that. So I'm going to go the Raiders by 6. And I reckon Josh Hodgson will be the man of the match on Saturday night. Raiders to beat the Titans. The other game on Saturday night is at 7:35 at McDonald Jones Stadium in Newcastle. It is the Newcastle Knights up against the North Queensland Cowboys. The Knights are $1.55 favourites here. The Cowboys are $2.45 here. Knights versus Cowboys. I mean, if you had told me this game 2 weeks ago, I would have said Cowboys 13 plus. But Newcastle got Pierce back. They may have Ponga back. We're not too sure if Ponga will play. The Cowboys, well, you know, a bit like all the teams around 7 to 11. Hard to get a read on the form of both sides here. Look, I think this is a more important game for Newcastle, and I wouldn't be surprised if the Knights win, but I am going to tip the Cowboys here, 1 to 12. So I'm going to go the Cowboys by 2 points on Saturday night. And I reckon Jason Taumalolo will be the man of the match on Saturday night. Cowboys to win by 2. Let's move on to Sunday football. The first game at 2 p.m. It is the Brisbane Broncos up against the Cronulla Sutherland Sharks. The Sharks are favourites here at $1.40. The Broncos at $3. Not a bad price for the Broncos up there at Suncorp Stadium. Look, the Sharks, for mine, they are absolutely flying at the moment. They've won 4 in a row. They're looking pretty good, the Sharks. So, you know, the form they're in, it's hard to go against the Sharks here. So I'm going to go the Sharks here by 20 points. And I reckon Sean Johnson will be the man of the match on Sunday afternoon. Sharks to win by 20 in that one on Sunday afternoon. And the final game of the round is Sunday afternoon, 4 p.m. at Leichhardt Oval. It is the West Tigers up against the South Sydney Rabbitohs. The Rabbitohs are favourites here at $1.10. The Tigers at $7. Look, the Tigers 2 weeks ago against the Melbourne Storm were absolutely thumped. 66 points to 16, and the Rabbitohs on the other end, well, they're playing really well at the moment. You know, Latrell Mitchell's in great form. Cody Walker, Adam Reynolds, you know, Cameron Murray. The list goes on and on. So, look, I hope it's a close game, but I think South Sydney win, and I think they win well. So, I'm going to go South Sydney by 18 points here, and I reckon Cody Walker will be the man of the match on Sunday afternoon. So, guys, my tips for round 16 of the NRL: Melbourne Storm to win 13 plus. The Dragons to win 1 to 12. The Eels to win 13 plus. The Seagulls to win 30 plus. The Raiders to win 1 to 12. The Cowboys to win 1 to 12. The Sharks to win 20 plus. And the Rabbitohs to win 18 plus. If you guys enjoyed the round 16 tipping video, make sure you guys go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Share the video to your friends out there. I'm sure they'll like to see this video. Maybe it'll help their tips for the weekend. Also, make sure you guys follow the Instagram page. I'll leave a link in the description below. So make sure you guys go and give me a follow on the Instagram page. But guys, as always, have a fantastic night. Hope everyone stays safe during the lockdown up there in Queensland and in Perth and down there in Sydney. Hope you guys all stay safe and look after yourself. Guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.